All right, Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading. Today we'll be looking at the month of June for you. We'll do a general reading, a love portion, and a portion to look into your money, career, and finances. All right, so let's get started with the general portion. So what can my Pisces expect for the month of June? Pisces, if you would like a personal reading, you can email me at the email in my description box. There's no plan B. So I feel like there is something here going on with your life where there's a need to appreciate what you have going on this month. Do not disturb, regeneration and process. I feel like there's a need here to take care of yourself because there's only one you. You only have one body. There's no planet B. Please leave a voicemail. Listen, I feel like this month, Pisces, is going to be about self-care for you. Needing to unplug from other people, but it's to take care of yourself. Tell me about this. What could be happening? Be honest with yourself. I'm getting the energy here that there's like people, places, and things that you need to detach from. Whether this is a way that you're eating, like if you're eating a lot of junk food, I feel like you're going to be getting really real about that this month and changing your eating habits. But I also feel like there's people you're going to be leaving out as well. With leave a voicemail here, I feel like you're starting to detach from people and going into your own little world, but I feel like it's needed because you're becoming more honest with yourself. It feels like once you realize certain things, like there's no going back. Like if you realize somebody's a fake friend, it's hard to come back from that, you know? Surround yourself with love. Listen, I'm getting the same energy here, Pisces, of you detaching from certain people and embracing other relationships. Like you only have time and energy for certain people. And I feel like if people aren't pouring into you, those are the people that you're going to be detaching from. Regeneration and process. You may be getting like a pedicure this month. High Priestess, you're using your intuition when it comes to navigating friendships and family relationships. Six of Swords. You're using your intuition to determine who you need to move away from, what habits you need to move away from, what aspects of your life you need to move away from. Like I said, if it's junk food, if it's junk TV, if it's bad friendships, if it's bad people that you're dating, people that you're wasting your time on, if it's aspects with your career. Okay, this is just your general portion. We'll look at love and career as well. I feel like you're using your intuition and letting your inner gut instinct guide what you're doing in the future, what you're moving away from and what you're embracing. And I feel like you're going to notice like your days, your life is more happy. It feels more fulfilling. There's more joy in your day-to-day when you release the things that need to be released. I feel like June is going to be a really happy month for you. But I feel like at the start of June, which is right now, right? Because we're already in June, you're going to start detaching from certain people, places, and things. You're going to start eating a little bit different. You're going to start changing how you're spending your time. Okay, now let's look at love. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so let's take a look at your love life, Pisces. What is going on with love in June for Pisces? What is going on? You could be taking a trip, But I also feel like you are getting back on better terms with someone. Someone that you've been upset with in the past, you're getting back on good terms with this person. This person could be country. For some of you, they could be from the South or a Southern region. It doesn't have to be South, the South in America. It could be Mexico. It could just be South-ish. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Or they could just be country. I mean, I'm from the North, right? But there was country areas of the Midwest, because I'm from the Midwest. There was like country areas of the Midwest. This person could be country or from like, the outskirts. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. But I feel like this is someone you're giving a second chance to. Who is this person? How will my Pisces know who this person is? What happened in the past with these two? One more shuffle. What happened in the past with these two? You blocked this person. Someone you blocked. You felt like they were being fake with you and not showing you who they really were. With the mask card and blocked card. But you're giving this person a second chance here in June, Pisces. You can check out, I just did an all signs video. You can check out, it's who's your future boo thing. Who's your future boo? Your next boo. Okay. And see if this person shows up in that reading. This is someone you blocked in the past, though. You stopped working on things. I feel like there was too much of a conflict of interest, or there was conflict between you two. Just couldn't get on the same page. You felt like someone was stuck in the past, or the situation was stuck in some sort of, I don't know, like things were staying the same and the way things were not very good. And it's like, it was hard for you to break out of that cycle with this person. Okay, well, tell me about in June between these two. What's the energy in June? I mean, this person's still stressing you out. What? But I feel like you guys aren't arguing, or you're getting over arguments, but it almost feels like more like you're biting your tongue about things that are upsetting you when it comes to this person. Because I still see you unhappy that things aren't changing, but I feel like maybe we're not speaking up for ourselves, or maybe tell me about the Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like your heart is growing cold when it comes to the situation. Like, yes, they stress you out, but I feel like you no longer put up much of a fight when it comes to this person. Tower card. Something unexpected is going to happen in June between you two. What is this Tower? I just heard, do not delay. The Tower is you two still being stuck in a cycle. So if you're reconnecting with this person, which it looks like you are, maybe you were expecting things to be different, but I feel like in June, it's a repeat. It's a repeat of the same old, same old. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And a lack of growth. Things are not changing. Things are not developing. I feel like you're realizing that even more this month. Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse, Four of Wands, Two of Swords. You're reconnecting with someone. You're having a reunion with someone who has done something in the past that made you block them. And I feel like this month you are still feeling stuck. Even though you're letting this person back into your space or back into your energy, I feel like you end up feeling like this again isn't going anywhere. You end up being pretty pessimistic about the situation. Seven of Swords in reverse for your person. I mean, this person they could be hiding something from you. Seven of Swords in reverse. Devil card in reverse. Coming clean. I feel like Devil in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. I mean, this person could be trying to come towards you coming clean about things that they've done in the past in order to recover with you. Yeah, this person wants a fresh new start with you. But you're looking at this as like the same old is happening. Even though your person is showing up like, okay, yeah, I've done some things in the past, but I'm trying to get over that. I want a fresh new start with you. I don't want things to be toxic, and I want us to get over this hump. I see with the Ace of Cups here, like they're trying to offer you this fresh new start. I'm feeling like the Seven of Swords in reverse in this case with the Devil in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, is this person like coming clean. Like, yeah, okay, I did do some things in the past, I'll admit, right? But you're looking at them almost like a lost cause. Even though you're reuniting with this person, you still feel like you're at some sort of stalemate, or like you still aren't completely decided on if this is worth it or not. By the end of, tell me by the end of June, how are these two looking? Disconnected, Hierophant, or still not committed. If you wanted this to be a committed, but you're still holding on to this person. I don't know if this person is like breadcrumbing you or what. Hierophant in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, King of Cups, Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're still giving to this, but is it at the level of commitment you would want it to be at? No. But I feel like this person is putting in effort, like they are showing up. But I feel like you're still not satisfied. You're still not satisfied by the end of June. Okay, let's take a look at your money for June. Your money, career, and finances for Pisces in June. Let me see your money. Let me look at your money. What do I want for your money? Tell me about your workplace. Let's see about your workplace. I feel like things are getting better in your workplace, in your place of work, even if you work for yourself. If you work for yourself, you may get ideas in your sleep with this card here. You may get like some ideas when you're asleep or while you're like getting ready for bed. You know how you lay in bed and think, or lay in bed on your phone? I feel like you'll get ideas for your business. For others of you, or for all of you though, I feel like you also, there's an emphasis here on needing to get better sleep. That's going to improve your work-life balance. Tell me about your money. How is Pisces money looking in June? How's their money looking in June? Okay, we're getting somewhere. It's starting to balance out. If you've had issues with like overspending or not having enough, I feel like you're in June, that's balancing out. You're catching up. Be careful with overspending, like impulsive buying with the Page of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse. But I feel like in June, you're getting a grip of that. Like if you've been impulsively buying, impulsive spending, trying to go on trips that you can't necessarily afford, I feel like you're starting to look at your money from a new perspective. But be careful, because this new perspective is coming from the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Cups. Ace of Cups in reverse. You may have to turn down something that you wanted to do in order to focus on work. So I'm almost getting the energy like if you had a trip planned or if you're wanting to do certain things, it's like you'll have to turn them down because maybe you don't have the finances or you feel like you're in some sort of a pickle. Okay. But that leads you to looking at your finances differently. But it's almost like you start to look at your finances differently because you have to miss out on something. So I would avoid overspending before that happens if you can. Okay, well, you're watching this reading, so you can. I would do that because I feel like you may have to like focus on work and miss out on an opportunity, possibly because we were recklessly spending or mismanaging our funds, or this could even be like overextending yourself, you know? Like only book the type of trips that you can afford, only buy the types of things that you can afford, you know? Don't overspend. Like I said, I feel like you're getting a grip of that this month, but it's almost coming after you have to miss out on something. So then you're like, let me get my finances together, or let me catch up on work, or let me do some overtime to make up for what I don't have. That's the energy that I'm getting here with your finances, but I do see you getting a grip on that. So that looks good, but maybe try to keep that in mind early in the month so you don't have to catch up as much at the end of the month. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. If you like purses, check out my Poshmark in my description box. Email me if you need a personal reading, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Have a good month.